Hello guys, let's jump into our discussion today. We are going to be discuss more about this interface WebDriver. In this interface WebDriver, we are going to talk about window window. So interface window, we are going to talk into the Selenium WebDriver. So all known implemented classes are remote WebDriver options, and remote window. So this is the implemented classes. So you can see remote window. There is a remote window class, which is going to be implemented this window interface. We are going to be look into that and how it is and everything. So in the morning we had discussed about this driver. Driver is equal to new Chrome driver.get. This get method is going to be launch your browser. So if you are not going to be know about this, how to create a project, and that we explain into this other videos, you can look into. And this is a simple code which we have written it. We created a instance of this WebDriver, and the driver is equal to new Chrome driver, where it is going to be launch the browser, and it is going to be load this URL of which you are given it dot get method. So now, after launching it, your browser and loading into this URL, you need to do this driver dot manage dot window. This is the window operations which I'm going to be discussed. It window is an interface that I'll show you. That window, you have a methods of equals, a full screen, get options, get size, hash code, maximize, minimize, all these some of this methods which we have it, that we discuss it. Okay, window, I'll say maximize for this now. So let's jump into this window class. So window interface, sorry. So in this window interface we'll have a methods of full screen. Full screen currently, let's increase this. Okay, full screen currently window, or whatever current window is opened by the Selenium WebDriver, and it is not already a full screen, then it is going to be increase the screen size, whatever it is you have it, and it fits into the particular screen. Get position, get the position of current window. So this position is going to be give relative to this upper left corner of the screen. So it is going to be this, we'll discuss it how it works and all. Get size, the size of window which is opened. For example, the tab is open, and this is in full screen mode, and then this size is different and this size is different. So this is going to be give you the size of the particular browser which is opened. And the maximizing this window, maximizing this particular browser with after opening it, and how it is going to be maximized, that we'll see in. And this whatever maximized window, if you want to be minimize it, and you can do that through this window interface, the methods which we have, get position and get size. uh, let's jump into this, into the coding without discussing anything. Okay, so let's see. I have already created these methods. So window interface. So first, instead of going this, let's close all other. Okay, so let's create a new package called interface window. So interface window will have a less. This is an window, and it returns this window interface. So get size. Get size is the class we are going to be create. Get size example. Get size example, we are writing it. So here you can see creating a web driver driver. This is an instance which we are creating, and driver is equal to new Chrome driver to launch new Chrome driver, a Chrome browser. You can use this object of Chrome driver, and if it you can import this by taking your mouse there, and it is imported this WebDriver in a package. So later, I want to be open any one of the browser, launch this any one of the website. I have to pass this qualified URL. Here I can give it HTTP. So as usual, we can use this Google website where you can launch it. Then we want to be work with the we have to work with the window, right? Driver dot manage. Look at C is like auto suggestions. It is not coming because of this. There is no main method. Inside the main method, we have to write any code, or inside the method, we have to write any code. In the Java, whatever you are writing it, that should be inside the methods. So Chrome driver also it is imported now, and you can see driver dot manage dot window. In this, we want to be get this size dot size. Get size. Get size is the method which we are talking about. So let's see here what get size is going to do it here. See the get size, get the size of current window, whatever window it is having it. The get the size of current window. This will return the outer window dimension, not just viewport. So it is going to be give you this outer dimension by return type is dimension. So let's take this dimension, get size. So this return type, the get size is going to be return the dimensions. So I'll say size, right? The dimension is importing from this Open Selenium QA. So print this size, size. So here, what you need to be understand is the dimension viewport. It is going to be written in the current window size, which is there. So if you want to be to learn more about this, and you have a link of this, and you can also can go into this particular link, detailed explanation. You can find it out here. It is going to be loaded until the time you can see this is a clear documentation. If you are not able to understand about this code which is there inside this jar files and all, and you can go to this documentation also is the same which is there. See here, get window which is there, all these details it is having here. Okay, all right. So this I'm printing this size of which it is returning it. I'm running as Java application by right clicking in class anywhere. So it is going to be right into this. This is the width and height or something. It's like we can see it's like which one is the width and which one is the height. So this is 1051 and 815. If you have anything size dot height. First we'll see width. Okay, this is an width which we can get this browser width. Okay, and then you can take into this height, right? Height. So before maximizing, we are returning it. This, and after maximizing, we can also see. So maximize. Okay. After maximizing, I'll say size 2. Okay. So you can see here get size, and in this I'll do, I'll maximize here in this line. Okay, maximize. All right, so let's execute this now. First it is going to be launched as Google Chrome, and in that Google, and it gets this some values of width and height, and then it maximizes and it returns the particular value after maximizing what is the width and height. Before maximizing, you can see browser width is 1051 and browser height also is 1051. After maximizing, browser width is this and height is this. Something went wrong, right? So here, both the place it is returning this width only. We have not changed here height. Height, right? The same we need to give it here. Height. You can run. All right. So now it is going to be written the width and height of this browser. By using a get size, in the dimensions you can return your browser size in width and height. So I'm closing this browser. See here, width is 1051, height is 815, and the width after maximizing it is 1552, and 849 is the height after maximizing it. So this one is the one which we are going to get the size of window. Okay. If you want to get this element size, so let's try if I can get this element size. Okay, I'm creating a class. Uh, get element, or you can say element size. Get size. Okay. So from the launch browser, I can copy this code for saving some time. So I'll write main method, Control Shift F to formatting your code. So I'll paste it, say Control Shift F. It is done. Now, anyway, the Google is open. Everyone knows that Google search box name is Q. So what I'll do, driver dot find element by dot name. Don't worry, it's like if you are not understanding what is find element or I'm doing it, just listen it now, and I'll explain find element and find elements how it works and everything later sessions. Dot. So this is an web element, right? So this is an web element. I'll store into this one element. So the return type of find element is an web element. Google name, or Google search. It is Google search usually. Okay, I imported this particular web element here. By doing this Control Shift O, it is going to be imported direct. So here, what I want to get this Google Google name dot get size, right? Get size I have. So in this, the get size is going to be written the uh, search box size. It returns this. What it is going to return? Dimensions. Create local variable. So it is going to give you this automatically that what is the return type. So dimensions is going to be return it. For this we have seen it how we need to be take it the dimensions of height and width it is going to give. So what I'll do SYSO control shift control space. So I'll say this is an width, okay, and then search search box size dot width, okay. The same way I'll do it of height, okay. I'll copy paste it, height. So this is an height. So let's execute now where it is going to give this element width and height or not. So now it is going to be launch the browser and then it's maximized. Then it is going to be search this Google search box where it is in the page or not. After searching it, and it is going to be capture this size of Google search box width and height. Let's see width of 443 and height of 23. So it is going get size is going to be work on that particular window as well as that particular search box on element also you can utilize this, okay. This is the get size which we were talking about. So later after get size, what is this set size? If you want to be set the size of this current window. If you want to have this particular dimension, and you can also set this particular size, this will change the outer window viewport. So here it's going to be resized. It works with the JS. Okay, the target size which you have to give it, and you need to give into this dimension the target size here. So how do you do that? So you can see here, where is it, set window size example. I've created it. So you can see dimensions, you need to give it the dimensions and then utilize this particular dimensions into this particular set size where method. So I'll copy this code, and where is it? So you can take it this set size example from here, copy it the name, and create a new class set size. Okay. What you want to do? You want to have this launching the browser, right? Launching the browser and maximize it. After maximizing, you know it, right? And what is the size? It is going to be full screen. So I've not created a main method. Control Shift F and paste it. Control Shift F. So now what I need to do, after launching this Chrome browser, I want to enter this google.com and maximize the window. And then I want to driver.manage dot window. I want to set the size of the particular window. Okay, thus it may be like 800, 800. Height and width are same. So here, what it is saying, it is going to be throw it the dimension a variable you need to pass it. You can't pass these values here. The dimensions you need to give it. So dimension size equal to new dimension or dimension. The dimension you can pass this values 800 and 800. See here, this dimension is in a class, so you need to give it object. Okay, so you can see here set dimension also in this example. See, you are using this new keyword. So new keyword, by using the new keyword, you can create a object of that new dimension class, and it is going to be accept this parameter width and height, width and height. So both are integer values. You need to give this width and height, and based on this, and it is going to be set your browser width and height. So I'm giving this reference variable of dimension class, which I given the values, and I'll do, I'll execute this now, run as Java application. See here, it's a 800 by 800 it is set up, maximized it, and 800 by 800 it is set up. All right, I want to change something here. Give me a second, please. All right, so I want to be give this full screen of this. Now it is size, we had done it. So the same way, after that, what is this other methods we have? Let's close this. So window, you can see set size, we have seen get position. So get the position of this current window relative to this upper left corner of the screen. So whatever see, it's like there are multiple sizes of screens, and if you want to be know it like where it is in, which is in which position it is. So it is going to be give this point where it is, that particular window. So for this, I'll do, I'll duplicate this particular class, and I can rename it, right? So this is the method of example get position, get position, get position example. In the get position example, we need these methods. So I maximize this, and later I'll see get position. Just this one I'm changing it. Get position, I'm doing it. Okay. Get position. What is the return type? What is the return type? If you don't know the return type, you can give it this equals and have this, you know, and it will take your mouse and create a local variable with a position. Point is the return type. So what I'll do, I'll print this point, So let's see which comes run as Java application. Run as Java application. It will return this the point. Did I done that this is out? Yes, I have done it. So -8 and -8. See here, you can get the position, and also you can set the position. So set window size. If you want to set it and window size, we can do it. And this is like a set position. And I was looking out this get position. Where is this window example? Size example, windows, position example. This is an position example. So get the position where it is into. You can look at this position which is there that get x and y coordinates also. Let's dot get x and get y. This is also we can do that, right? Get y. So let's execute this. Run as Java application. It is launching the browser. After launching the browser, it is going to be give you that particular XY coordinates of your application or your browser, -8 or -8. Okay, so this is what we use this get position. In the same, you can also set a position. Set a position. You can use this same way. It's like size example. Set window position. You can do this point is like it is in a class. You are creating an object of that and giving this 200 200. Let's say uh, you created it. Okay, set the direct xy coordinates, and then you can do this target position which is giving it, and then it is going to be set your position. Run as Java application. So instead of quitting this, and I'll comment this bit and run as Java application. Yes, here you can see it is creating that it's set this in between this application in the screen. 200 of x coordinates and 200 of y coordinates, it came into this here. It is set your browser into this particular position. So after set position, what else you have? Get position, set position, maximize and minimize and full screen. See here, maximize, we know it. Maximize, we know it, right? Anybody not knowing it? And then I'll let me explain it. So launch browser which we are using it, right? Here maximize, we are utilizing it. So let's see what it is going to do it. Maximize the current window if it is not already maximized. If the window is not maximized, and then it is going to be maximize it. So it's whatever the screen size it is, and full screen size it is going to be give you. Okay, so let's launch browser, execute this code itself, run as Java application. It is going to be maximized after launching this Chrome driver. It is enters this some URL, and then it is maximizes entire screen. The browser is going to be there. The maximize after that, if you maximized it, if you want to be minimize this, like this application is there, right? If you want to minimize it, then you will click on this, right? This place, you'll click on it. It's a kind of minus, right? It is going to minimize. The same it is going to be do with this code. Driver dot manage dot window dot minimize. Minimize works the same way. After maximizing, it is going to be minimize your a window. Minimize your window. So let's see. I started executing it, and it is going to be maximize first and then minimize this particular window. It is minimized. This is the window. It is open. Close it. So we have another one is driver dot manage dot window dot full screen. See, the full screen is also is a similar kind of maximize full screen current window if it is not already full screen. So it's also is a kind of maximize only. But when you say this is an maximized, if you want to see it in a full screen, if you click on F11, it goes to the shift and F11 into my system. No, F12 is not getting into this full screen. Let's execute this code, and then you can see it. What is the difference? It run as Java application. After launching the browser, see here, earlier it was having this title kind of, that is also is not there now. It is entirely full screen. Nothing is going to be displayed, and all the page it is going to be displayed in the full screen mode. All right, guys. So this is all about this window interface. If you have any queries or questions, and you can feel free to be comment into this comment section. And if you want to have this any more sessions or any new topics you want to, you can feel free to be comment, and I'll cover those topics as well. So majorly that window interface is having this get size, set size, get position, set position, maximize, minimize, and full screen. All these methods which is available into the window interface into the Selenium WebDriver. So we are going to be cover more topics. Please stay tuned. Upcoming sessions you can follow. You'll learn entire Selenium WebDriver with me. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone.